Hello everyone, I'm Max, and today I'm here to maximize your fear. So far, 2025 has been a year filled with many strange things caught on trail cams. From weird unidentified creatures such as bigfoots and skinwalkers to killers and to many other unexplainable phenomena. So today I decided to highlight some of the most chilling and downright horrifying creatures caught on trail cameras this year. So grab your I Found Bigfoot coffee mugs and allow your fear to be maximized as we recap the scariest trail camera clips of 2025. This brand new creature sighting is taking the internet by storm. It was just posted on April 15th, 2025. The caption reads, "A strange animal was spotted moving through the woods, and we've never seen anything like it. Is it a cryptid, a rare species, or something else entirely? Watch closely and decide for yourself." The video shows a large horned creature swaying back and forth. Its head is ginormous, equipped with small glowing eyes and a large mouth at the bottom. And the horns have to be at least a foot long. We can see the outline of its body, and it's unbelievably huge. It's very wide and dark, way darker than its head. Shortly after the videographers stumbled upon this creature, they ran away in terror. But luckily they filmed it first. They didn't want to get any closer and didn't want to stick around any longer. They got the footage they needed and quickly got out of there. I mean, what would you guys do if you came across this creature? Would you stay and investigate and film it? Or would you get the heck out of there? It also wasn't mentioned where the creature was filmed, though it's believed it comes from somewhere in the US. Online users try to come up with theories, but they can't really find one. Some think it's something called a jinn. Jinns are fascinating supernatural beings, with deep roots in Middle Eastern, Islamic, and pre-Islamic Arabian mythology. Supposedly they're not inherently evil or good, just like humans. They have free will and can choose how they act. But I don't know, this thing looks demonic. What do you guys think it could be? Let me know in the comments down below. This terrifying creature capture comes from a family in North Carolina. They live on a rural property with chickens and other livestock surrounded by woods. After experiencing something they didn't understand, they uploaded their encounter to TikTok on February 1st, 2025. They have security cameras mounted around their property to keep track of their livestock. But this night it would capture some kind of creature, an animal they definitely didn't have on their farm. An almost sloth-like creature is seen. Keep in mind they live in North Carolina, and sloths don't even live anywhere in the US. And looking closer and really analyzing the face, this is no sloth. This is something else entirely. Its face is white and human-like, with dark sunken eyes. It has very long arms and legs, kind of like a monkey's build. And we can see it's trying to break into the chicken coop. The family also provides this video of the area where the security camera is set up in broad daylight, to give us a better perspective of what it looks like. They walk around the corner, and as you can see, this is exactly where the creature was pictured. The uploader, named Trisha, did some research and she thinks the creature could be a duende. In Spanish and Latin American folklore, a duende is a kind of mythological creature, like a goblin, elf, or mischievous spirit. They're often imagined as small humanoid beings who live in homes, forests, or hidden places. And they play tricks or help out, depending on the story. In Latin American versions, the story is a bit creepier. It says these beings sometimes haunt children or lead people astray in the woods. So it remains unknown what this family captured for sure. Was it a duende like they're thinking, or is it a different creature? It certainly is mysterious. A group of people were on the shore of Daytona Beach on the night of March 21st, 2025, when all of a sudden they saw a strange light fly up out of the ocean and into the sky. It just flies through the night sky, followed by what looks like another craft. Take a look as the frantic onlookers record this spectacle.
Oh my God! What the? I can't do it.
It's flying around. It's 2 miles now.
Oh, it's flying around. It's not. Okay, hold on. Okay, let me get out first. It came out of the ocean. That is not a moon. It's 10 o'clock at night. I seen it come out of the ocean, y'all.
A bright star-like object is moving towards them. It's extremely bright, not like any ordinary craft. Many are saying this is a UFO mothership, and the one beside it is one of the smaller crafts that came out of it. Listen as the woman claims she sees even more crafts, or as she calls them, ships, that we can't see in the video.
There are ships. I don't know what the f*** are. They're flying. They're circling it. There's one above it. There's one on each side of it. Y'all can't see them.
Now the weird thing is, within the last 10 years, Daytona Beach has had plenty of sightings just like this. In June of 2022, a retired police officer and military veteran reported observing a cluster of glowing orbs hovering in a V-shaped formation over Daytona Beach. The orbs reportedly blinked in and out of visibility and changed positions in the sky. In July 2016, a couple staying at a beachfront hotel witnessed a large Saturn-like object with multicolored lights hovering over the beach. The object reportedly hovered for about a minute before accelerating rapidly and disappearing from view. And finally, in February 2015, a witness near the Daytona Beach airport observed a round object in the sky for approximately 4 to 5 seconds. The observer created an animation to depict what was seen, noting that it didn't resemble any known aircraft. So it seems some weird stuff is going on around the Daytona Beach area of Florida. Maybe the surrounding ocean is home to an alien and UFO base, just like how the ex-government officials were claiming that aliens and UFOs hide out in the oceans, deep in the oceans. I don't know if you remember, but they claimed this in the UAP court hearing. I don't know, it could be true. The following video might be the best evidence ever of the chupacabra. Once again, this one comes from North Carolina, but this one was taken on August 23rd, 2024. Roll the clip.
I'm sitting here watching this cat, a squirrel. What the fuck? I thought it was like a baby deer or something. Oh, it's a naked dog. What is that? Oh.
He's sitting in his car filming a cat eating a squirrel, when all of a sudden this creature appears. It looks like an emaciated dog with no fur and a long tail. It looks exactly like how the chupacabra is described. The chupacabra, which is Spanish for goat sucker, is a legendary creature from Latin American folklore. It's most famously associated with Puerto Rico, Mexico, and parts of the southern United States. It's called that because it supposedly attacks livestock, especially goats, and drinks their blood. But its appearance, that's where things get really interesting and a little bit creepy. It walks on 4 legs, and it's a mangy, hairless dog or coyote-looking animal. Its skin is a bluish gray, often leathery or rough. It has sharp fangs and an overdeveloped jaw, and it's often suffering from mange, which explains the hairlessness and strange look. This is exactly what this creature looks like here. But could it just be a small dog suffering from mange? It's kind of funny how it comes in and just steals the squirrel from the cat. But anyways, people are torn in the comments about this one, whether it's a real chupacabra or just a sick dog. The footage is amazing though, and it gives us a perfect look. I'll leave this one up to you guys. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let's go ahead and take a look at a very mysterious Dogman capture. It was highlighted on February 12th, 2024, but it's unknown when it was originally uploaded. A lone hiker was supposedly lurking in the woods late at night when he started hearing rustling nearby, like a big animal in the brush. So he got closer and shined his flashlight around the area, and eventually this Dogman-looking creature popped out and scared him half to death. He got a quick picture and ran out of there for good, not looking back. Analyzing the creature, it does look like a mix between a dog and a human. But its face almost looks pig-like in some ways. Its nose and the overall shape give off pig-like vibes. This is one of the strangest and most disturbing looking creatures we've seen in a while. It also seems to have less hair on its face and more on its body. Its body looks wide and muscular as well. Once again, it's presumed this one comes from the United States, but which state, we don't know. The main debate with this one is whether it's a Dogman or a new kind of creature, but it could just be a different variation of the Dogman. Whatever it was enough to keep this outdoorsman out of the woods for good. This eerie forest clip comes from YouTube channel 401 Files. He goes camping like usual, far out in a forest many miles away from any human life. He starts the video off by giving us a tour of his campsite.
Okay, so I'll just give you a quick tour of my bedroom for the night, what I've built up. I've got all these little sticks to create the perimeter. Got my fire there. I'm going to be sleeping here. Next to the fire, not too close though, obviously.
It's initially like all his other videos, just some innocent camping and survival content. But then night rolls around and the vibe changes. What once was a peaceful and calming camping adventure turned into something much more disturbing.
I don't know how much of me you can see. Let me show my torch. But can you hear that? Wow, it's a good job. I know what the hell that is.
Something was watching him. Loud, high-pitched screeching echoes through the forest. Now at first you may think this belongs to something supernatural because of just how horrifying the noises are. He says it's a good thing he knew what those noises belonged to. If you don't live in a rural area, you might not know what it is either. It's a mountain lion. Mountain lions and other cats alike are notorious for making these terrifying, gut-wrenching screeching sounds. They're often mistaken for the paranormal or something more sinister, like someone being murdered and screaming for help. However, mountain lions can be even scarier. They're so stealthy and hunt easily in the night. It seemed this camper was being watched and could have been ambushed at any moment. Especially considering the fact that later when he was in his tent he recalled slow, deliberate footsteps circling him. Like something was hunting and watching him. This is why you should always be extremely careful when camping in the woods, especially solo camping. There are all kinds of dangers out there. Unknown creatures, potentially wild animals, and even deranged people at times. And this encounter here was just one small example. The following scary paranormal clip comes from Peru. It was taken by a security camera on a local home. The caption reads, "Security camera captures a canine creature transforming into a bipedal humanoid in Peru. Check it out." We start out seeing a dog. It walks along on its 4 legs. But as it passes the barn, it's suddenly walking on 2 legs and looks human-like. But the figure is hunched and wide. Something seems off. But it just walks away like nothing happened. Peru is a goldmine for shapeshifters and mysterious beings, with tales tied to ancient Andean and Amazonian mythology. One of the most notable is the Brujo. Both Amazonian and Andean shamans are believed to be able to shapeshift, especially into birds, snakes, jaguars, or spirits, during trance states. Some are considered malevolent and are said to transform to spy, harm, or curse others. Another one is the Yana Puma, spirits that can transform into jaguars, particularly black jaguars, during rituals or to travel through spiritual realms. Along with these comes the Runamula/Muladona, a cursed woman who transforms into a mule, sometimes headless, at night. And last but not least, we have the Pishtako. It's often depicted as an outsider or traveler, but some versions describe it as a supernatural being that disguises itself as a human. It's a predatory figure that kills locals to extract fat for various purposes. So what are the odds something like this was caught on camera in Peru, where all these shapeshifting legends come from? And these weren't the only shapeshifting legends, there's still quite a few more. So could this creature have been one of these shapeshifters? It seems it really could be. Taking a look at a crazy and amazing trail camera video. It was taken around 7:30 p.m. on a cold winter evening. The motion and heat activated trail camera was triggered and began recording as a huge wolf pack approaches. Curious, one of them goes right up to the camera and looks right into the lens, giving us some perfect footage. But just look how many of them there are. This is definitely not something you want to run into while out in the forest. Even though wolves are ferocious and predatory, I still can't help but to notice how cute they are. They look so nice and friendly, but as you know, looks can be deceiving. Something that does make this footage a little eerier though is the way their eyes glow in the night. Also, a typical gray wolf pack usually consists of 5 to 10 wolves. But the number can vary depending on factors like prey availability, habitat, and the season. So it looks like this pack was on the higher side. Usually a wolf pack consists of an alpha pair, a dominant male and female, and then their offspring from 1 or more years. They also occasionally have other relatives or adopted members. So I assume the one in the front here is one of the alphas that's right up in the trail camera. Also in areas with abundant food like Yellowstone for instance, packs can grow much larger than 5 to 10. Sometimes up to 15 or even 30 wolves, but that's rare and usually temporary. We can't really count how many are in this video, but it seems to be a little bit more than 10. Just a rare and amazing trail camera capture coming from Camera Trap Captures on TikTok. A capture that gives us a small glimpse into the wild world. We're out here golfing right now, albino squirrel right in front of us. Look at it. Get up closer. He's on the backside of the tree. He's got the trees on the tree. Where'd he go? He went up, dude. Alright, I think that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did enjoy, go ahead and smash the like button's mom. Let's aim for 5,000 likes for another one of these cryptid creature videos. And if you want to get to know me more, you want to see more of my spooky content, you can go ahead and follow me on Instagram, Maxwell Fear. You can go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Maximum Fear YT. And be sure to subscribe to the channel because only 20% of you guys who watch my videos are subscribed. And be sure to hit that bell as well so you don't miss when I upload. And also feel free to check out my special Maximum Fear merchandise and coffee mugs. They're in the description down below. And shout out to my second channel, More Maximum Fear, where I post other scary content that you guys would definitely love. Alright, I hope your fear was maximized. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.